Good morning, friends. It is speech therapy day, so as soon as Miss Olivia gets buckled, we've got GGB here. We're gonna get off, do some speech therapy, and then today we have a busy day ahead because we're gonna have a new pool. I have a bunch of planting to get in the ground, but it is going to be really warm now, and somebody needs a pool to splash around in. We can't set up our big pool yet, so she's getting a super exciting Bun Bee-sized pool today. You so excited?
I'll join her.
So excited. All right, let's get to speech therapy. Getting ready to put together, Bun. What's that?
It's the new pool.
A new pool. All right.
It says don't do that, and that, and that.
Yeah. But look how big this thing is, you guys. 118 by 72 by 20.
Yeah.
This is going to be a big old pool for you.
This is going to be the drying thing.
Well, that's how we fill it up.
Or fill it up. We fill it up with air,
Mm-hmm.
And then we fill this up with water, and then it means it's kind of actually you can like pull the air out if you click this. I can't click it, but
But we'll fill it up with air,
yeah.
and then we'll fill it up with water.
And then
who's gonna go swimming first? Probably the person who's here in their swimsuit, huh?
yeah. And then this is the thing that we blow all of this gas, and then
Not gas, air.
Air.
Please don't fill up your pool with gas. So,
then,
Evajoy is awesome
Okay.
and
so-
sent us an amazing pool.
Yeah.
So we did speech therapy, ran a bajillion errands, got home, got all of our groceries, everything put away. It is beautiful. We are so thankful to Evajoy. They're over on Amazon, you guys. I will link them down below. You have to go check it out, but they have amazing. I love
We got this.
Yes, we have this. I love our big pool that we set up every summer, and so we'll get to that. The one we got last year, we used it. We just got it from Walmart. We used it for a couple months and the pump broke. Brand new pump broke. And so we kind of made it work through the rest of the year. And I've tried contacting the company, and so I got to try to follow up with them again and be like, hey, like, your pump should still be working. You need to help us out here. So we need to try to get that squared away, but it is hot, and there is nothing that can save a day than giving hot kids cool water to play in. And so getting a pool set up is a lifesaver. Every year, I feel like it doesn't even matter what size necessarily, getting the kids some water that they can play in, especially Olivia, is a lifesaver to our day. Trying to get homeschool done, trying to get home study projects, flowers need to be planted later today. I've got house cleaning that needs to happen. Careful. I got all these things that need to happen, and she's hot, she's bored, she's wanting something to do. This pool, I am so super excited. Like I said, Evajoy, you guys have to check them out. Their products are great because they're known for being high quality. We've picked up some of these little, like, that's what I was gonna say. We usually set up our big pool, but sometimes if it's later in the year, the weather or whatever the case may be, or we've had years where we just didn't have the money to buy a big pool, having a smaller pool that we can set up, it warms up quicker, it's easier to take care of. You don't have to necessarily commit to like chlorine and cleaning and all of the other stuff. Being able to set this up and give them a space that they can splash and play and cool off means then that later today I can get like garden beds planted for our flower garden. I can get housework
I'm
done.
never getting out of my pool.
Or I can just, you know, hang out with the kids and enjoy. So
wanna sleep
thankful
with my
for this
pool.
pool. You can't sleep in it. So thankful to
Mom,
have
can
this.
we
We are
exit?
going to go out. Like I said, this is 118 inches by 72 inches and then 20 inches deep. So this thing is awesome. It's going to be perfect for the girls. But it also
Yeah,
means that
it's going to be perfect.
we're not going to just put it right here on the patio because it literally would take up all of our open space. We're going to go mow a little spot for it over here. That way it can be out in the sun and get nice and warm. Get it set up, get her pool going, get it filled up, and let somebody get out here and get some energy out. So let's get this set up and see how it looks. Connoisseur of various different pools for the kids to play in. I have one complaint with basically any pool we've ever gotten, purchased anything. Like, there's always that one thing that drives me crazy, and that's when it comes time to have to drain it. It's a pain in the rear. So often trying to get the stuff out is so frustrating. You guys, this one is the best, and I'm going to show you why, because they're going to solve that problem for us. On one end, you have not one, but two drain spots, okay? And this drain spot here, right? Yeah. Great, heavy duty, that's fantastic. You got this just regular drain spout. But then over here, what makes this absolutely the best pool in the whole wide world is, look at this. Ooh. This means that you have the spout that sits underneath the pool. So all of that water that collects and you just cannot get to drain out. And then you have to go sweet talk your husband or adult, child, grown man looking teenage son to come and flip the pool up for you. You don't have to do that with this one because that has a drain port that goes underneath it and will drain out whatever little bit that is always left that you can never seem to get out. That is amazing and makes this like so worth it right then and there. Look how big it is. All right, get out though. Lily and I need to go move it over to the grass. This thing is huge. Want to give your new pool a try? All right. Woo! Look how big it is. You've got plenty of room, huh? So this spot here is where we set up our regular pool. Lord willing, that'll happen here soon. But until then, and honestly, I'm thinking this pool is going to be perfect because when we set up the big pool here for the kids, they can splash and be crazy and do crazy kid things. I could get me a little like pool lounge chair, and this could be like the parents' calm zone of just kind of relaxing in some cool water while the little fish gets activated. Huh, Bun? Is this your favorite? She is, I'm pretty sure, aquatic. So, way to go, Evajoy. You guys just won Olivia's life, and she will be here flopping around in the water. You a fish out of water? For probably the foreseeable future. All right, that only took a few minutes of my time here, and I'm pretty sure it's going to keep Olivia occupied for at least the upcoming future ahead. And the other girls are finishing up their co-op classes because they're like, ooh, we want to come out and get in this. So again, a huge thank you to Evajoy for sending this out. You guys, if you go to Amazon right now, I have it linked down below in the description, you can get the same pool for $25 off. They have a special coupon that they're running. So if you guys want to head over there, just check that box to apply the coupon and you can get one as well. So that's for the large size. There's another size that's just slightly smaller than this one. If you wanted something smaller, maybe you got smaller kids, you don't want quite so much. And there was a $20 off coupon for that I saw on there as well. So you guys go and check them out. I love this. I love that it has the 3 chambers of air. It came with a couple patches in case we do have any accidents, which between all my kids and dogs, I'm sure is bound to happen at some point, but it feels thick. It feels good quality. She's splashing and having a blast. And again, having that special tubing on the bottom to actually allow all the water to drain out, like that right there for me was like sold. Yes, like this is the perfect pool, because that is always the worst part on like the parent side of getting these little pools and then having to be the one to like clean them and empty them and do all of that. That's awful. So knowing that it's just going to drain out, I'm not going to have to worry about it. Perfect. You've won me over right then and there. So she's playing, she's got her pool, she's good to go. That now frees me up because I have a lot of things that still need to somehow get done today. Done errands, did speech therapy, did all kinds of stuff already. Kids are doing co-op, they're good to go there. But I've got podcast recording to get done. I've got to finish planning out our garden beds because we are starting our flower farm, which you guys saw, Lilac and Vine Orchards. And I've made new adjustments and things to where I wanted beds and how many and how big and things like that. And so we need to get stuff in the ground like ASAP right now. And so tonight I need to start getting seeds in the ground, but that also means I need to make sure that my plan of attack is updated and how we want it to be to hopefully maximize the amount of usable bouquet blooms that we are going to have this summer to sell. So I think I know what I want to do. I think I have it all figured out. So I'm going to sit here on my old swing, but we love it so much, sit here on my swing while she has the pool filling up, kind of finalize how I want these garden beds to be. And then tonight, when it gets a little bit cooler, I can start getting seeds in the ground, which I am so super excited for. So I tell you, it's one of those things that's such a simple thing, but in all of our years of homeschooling, working from home, just being homebodies in general, right? All of the homey things. When you set your home up for your children, like for success, I feel like that makes all the difference. Like we notice when we start, she's like goosey right now, you guys, she's just flopping all over the water. I notice once it starts to get warm, like I notice it in Olivia specifically, but it trails into the other kids too. I notice her behavior getting just kind of like, she's just bonkers. And we're like, oh my gosh, what are you doing? No, don't get in and out. You're going to attract dirt in there. You're either in or out. Pick one. Thank you. And I think it's because it's so nice outside. Like she's ready to play. She's ready to go. But it's also finally warming up so much that she's getting hot. And Olivia and Lily are 2 of our kids that are really sensitive to warmer weather. And she needs water to play in. Like we hit this time every spring where it's like, oh wow, the kids need a pool. Like it is that time. And so having this for her where it's safe, she can play, it's right here. We can be sitting outside reading or finishing up our school stuff for the year. Kids can be in co-op. I can be out tinkering in the garden, you know, kind of doing whatever. She has a perfect spot that she can go to, that she can play, that she can cool off. And I guarantee you, this kid is going to be out here clocking in hours each day in this pool because we've set it up. We have set her up a space where she can thrive, right? She can play. There's something about playing in water that is just always a win. And we have other families that come up here to our property for just gatherings, church things, different stuff. The water, every time, all the kids flock to it, right? They either want to be in the creek, they want to be up here in the pool, they want to just be turning on the hose. It doesn't matter, they want to be in the water. So having this and something that, setting up the big pool is like an all-day multiple person task. Like it's not easy. It takes a while. It's a lot of prep work, a lot of putting together, and then it takes days to fill up. Literally, we have a well, so we can only run it for so long. Like it literally takes days to get it filled up. And then you need to wait like another few weeks for it to actually be warm, enjoyable water. This, 10 minutes, I've just mowed real quick. We blew it up, carried it over. It's filling up now. I'm sure it'll be filled up before much longer. And it will also heat up so much quicker since it's not so deep. She is in 7th heaven right now, you guys. Happiest kid ever. She's the happiest kid in the whole wide world. I am sitting here with all of my different flower seeds and things that we have. Look at all of these sunflowers. So we've got everything here so we can finish up our plans. Of course, we will share all about it over on our Lilac and Vine Orchards channel. You guys go and check out our Flower Farm channel if you haven't already. Otherwise, be sure if you are looking for some easy kid happiness with a wonderful pool, you guys go and check out that Evajoy pool. I've got it linked down below in the description so you guys can save $25 off of yours, which I think is an amazing deal. So she's happy, she's good. I can sit here. I think I'm gonna like pour myself a cup of homemade lemonade, work on my flower stuff, get everything plotted out the way it needs to be so this evening I can get it in the ground. Thanks for hanging out with us today, you guys. Of course, we'll be back tomorrow with all of our daily videos, so be sure to subscribe to our channels and turn those little bell notifications on. If you want a little something else to watch, I highly recommend this video right here. So you guys go watch that, check out the links. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, friends.